guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. It's something to me on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now up for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel and get some awesome rewards like access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Those are only for our patrons and community and Discord community members, y'all. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Man, you can be a real asshole sometimes. Don't expect me to put up with this again, dude. Before I can eke out an apology, he takes off down the steps and disappears through the door. Shit! I slump over onto the table and rest the side of my head on my hands. I didn't expect him to get so offended. I just want this week to be over. I close my eyes and breathe for a moment. Maybe I should just head back to the dorm. Mr. Rivers, may I have a moment of your time? Eh? The professor smiles up at me from behind the podium. Sure. Great. What could it possibly be now? Was I not paying enough attention in class? Or maybe he didn't like the way I was looking at him. Or maybe it was how I was the only one who didn't laugh at his shitty joke. It's great to see you, Ben. I hope you're doing well. When I reach the podium, I see he's busy packing the rest of the paperwork into his briefcase. Thanks. You too, sir. I'm curious if you've made any progress on that request I gave you last session. The what? I blink a couple times. What was I supposed to do again? Oh! I was supposed to ask some of the others if they thought the course schedule was too hard. Damn, I totally forgot. I can't let Dr. Dubois know that, though. I wonder if I can fake it. Oh, you mean talking to my classmates? Indeed. Oh, yeah, I think I got the gist of what everyone's thinking. Excellent. He smiles at me and twiddles his thumbs. I've been looking over Dr. De La Cruz's syllabus, and I think I've found a few places I can adjust the coursework. Would you care to join me for lunch so we can discuss everything? Lunch? He finishes packing and carries a suitcase in his hand while I follow him to the door. Ah, I can tell you're nervous. I'm not just your professor, Ben. I'm your academic advisor. I always try to get to know my students when I have the chance, as do the other advisors. Consider it a part of the USL experience. Hair and eye. Get out of my eye, hair. Get out of my hair, eye. Get out of my eye, hair. Jesus. Losing my mind over here. He locks the door behind us. Come to me. A creepy voice echoes on the walls of the hall, making the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. I would like nothing more than to get out of this hellhole. What if I use the opportunity to convince Dr. Dubois to relocate the class again? Shit, I'm a genius! Sure, sounds good to me. Perfect. We could go to the UC, but that gets a bit loud, wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Have you been to the Saint Street Cafe yet? It's right up the road from the campus. I have, actually. Their tiramisu is delicious. Isn't it? I follow behind the professor as he leads the way into the lobby I checked in at during orientation. Why don't we go there? It's not a long walk from here. Sure. Anything to get out of this place. Ten minutes later, we're walking up to the restaurant Karina and I visited on my second day in Santa Lucia. Now that I put some distance between me and Weishaupt Hall, the pressure in my head seems to have gone away. No creepy voices anymore either. I honestly can't tell if they're real or if it's my imagination running wild. Jeez, something about that place really fucks with my head. Did I just lie to Dr. Dubois about talking to my classmates? What the hell am I thinking? Why does it always feel like something's watching me when I'm in there? And why does it change my behavior so drastically? Shit, I need to apologize to Brian later. Pity. What's wrong? The professor points a finger at the outside seating area. My favorite spot is taken. Oh, man, I'm surprised at how casual Dr. Dubois can be. We can go inside, right? Of course. Though, that means we won't be under the beautiful gazebo. The view goes nice with a warm cup of coffee. We make our way through the cafe's entrance. Welcome! A table for two, please. Right this way! A small bespectacled mouse girl escorts us deeper inside, showing us to a cozy table against the far wall near the stage. I'll have a small coffee, please. Light cream on the side. You got it. And you, sir? I guess I'll have an iced tea. All right, I'll have your drink shortly. She She takes off towards the kitchen, leaving me alone, facing my professor at the table. Like, water time. Gotta make it up to Brian, dude. Ah, this is such a nice cafe, don't you think? Yeah, it is. I can't help but feel nervous now that I'm fully conscious of what I'm doing. Dr. Dubois opens his briefcase and pulls out a pen and a couple sheets of paper. Let's go ahead and start our discussion. Sir, I need to apologize. Why is that? I, didn't exactly get around to asking anyone about the thing. I had a feeling you weren't being entirely honest with me. He taps the pen on the table a couple times. I noticed you're friends with Mr. Liu. Brian? Yeah, we're in the same mentorship group. Has he said anything about the course schedule, perhaps? Remember how he was talking about the boring article we had to read for today's session? Yeah. He thought the reading was too boring. Is that so? I thought it was fine. I kinda liked it even. There's no reason to lie, Ben. I've been teaching for a long time. I know right away when a student is faking something. Sorry, sir. He scribbles something down in his notes. So the articles are too boring. Duly noted. Anything else? I stare down at the table, too ashamed to look my professor in the eye. Here are your drinks. Eh? Thank you so much, miss. Dr. Dubois holds the cup up to his nose and takes a deep breath. Ah, perfect. Can I get you anything to eat? What's the sandwich of the day? We're serving sliced turkey and sun-dried tomato on toasted avocado bread. That sounds heavenly. All right, and for you, sir? The mouse turns to address me. Not the same thing he's having, thanks. No problem, I'll be back soon. Once again, she disappears into the kitchen. My professor takes a long, savory sip of his coffee. Nothing short of magical. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes, any other things you'd like to add? Well, here's my chance. He's willing to do this. This might be a big request, but if it's possible, can we change the classroom we're using? He stops mid-sip and looks at me with surprise while still holding the cup to his lips. He finishes drinking what he has in his mouth before putting it down. You want us to relocate again? Why is that? God, how am I going to put this? No offense, sir, but I'm having a hard time focusing when I'm in there. There's something about Weishaupt Hall that doesn't sit well with me. I turn my head to the side slightly when I see he's writing something in his notes. Very interesting. I didn't expect that. Sorry, I know it's selfish to ask, but I don't know how much more of that place I can take. He holds a hand up again. No, don't apologize. This is important for me to know. I'd rather have my students comfortable instead of suffering. The smile he gives me is definitely reassuring. Regardless, though... Oh! My stomach starts acting up, hitting me with a piercing pain that shoots up my spine. Sorry, sir, I don't mean to be such trouble. There's nothing to apologize for, Ben. Do you know where the restroom is? It should be down that hall. He points a long, narrow finger towards another section of the cafe. Thanks. I'll be right back. Like, water time. Alright. I end up walking to the hall while cradling my stomach. 5 minutes later, I move my head away from the toilet bowl. I don't get it. I haven't eaten in a while. Where did this vomiting come from? Ugh. The pain is slowly starting to subside. The phone in my pocket audibly vibrates, but a second thought I grab it to check. Looks like a missed call from Karina a while back. She just sent a text message. Where are you? I flush the toilet and exit the stall. This is kind of hard to explain in a text. Ben! Hey, Karina. Where are you? You were supposed to go to the UC with Brian. Oh. I feel my stomach drop a bit. I hope he didn't mention me chasing him off or anything. I got caught up in something else. Sorry. I'm at that cafe we went to on Sunday with my journalism professor. Really? What for? He's kinda also my academic advisor. He wanted to go over some things with me. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's kinda strange. I unconsciously look towards the bathroom door, probably to make sure he's not standing there listening. Well, as soon as you're done there, why don't you come to meet me at the UC? I want to check in with you after what happened yesterday. Look, I'm fine. It's not a big deal, just some stupid headache. Wish people would leave me alone about it. It's not like I grew a second head or anything. All right, sheesh. Brambler's right, you're being really sensitive about the topic, huh? Shit. He told you? He's cooled down a bit, though it took a little effort on my part. You really hurt his feelings, dude. Here's your smoothie, Karina. Thanks! I hear a voice I don't recognize on the other side of the line. Who's that? I have to go, Ben. I'll probably be at the UC for a bit still, so text me when you're done with your professor. Okay. See ya. See ya. Huh. I stuffed my phone back in my pocket and walk up to the sink to wash my hands. Couldn't say I wouldn't rather be with her right now, but Dr. Dubois is still out there. I should probably get this over with. Exit into the side hall, and when I round the corner, I see Dr. Dubois in the middle of a phone call. Wonder if I should let him finish. Our waitress comes out from the kitchen holding two plates and humming to herself. Damn, those sandwiches really do look good. I decide against waiting and follow her to our table. Here's yours, sir. Thank you. Dr. Dubois covers his phone with a hand while responding to the waitress. I slip into my seat just in time for her to leave me my plate. And here's yours. Thanks. No problem. If you need anything else, just ask. I will. My professor momentarily looks caught off guard when he sees me. Understood. Goodbye. He quickly ends his phone call. Welcome back. Is everything okay, Ben? Yeah, just... stomach ache. He nods his head and smiles. Good news. While you were gone, I made some calls. Eh? I've made arrangements to move our class to another location. Oh, that's great! Thank you, sir. Don't mention it. He rubs his hands together. I, for one, can't wait to dig into this sandwich. Same. Let's put the coursework talk on hold, shall we? And don't you think this looks a bit much? I point to the second week of October on the syllabus. That's like almost 400 pages of reading. You know we have other classes, right? Indeed, that is quite the workload. Dr. De La Cruz was never one for restraint when it came to reading assignments. I'll give this another look and see if there's anything I can trim down. That would be amazing. I let out a sigh of relief. This actually turned out pretty well. Still feels a bit weird to have this much input on how a class is being taught, but... My pocket buzzes again. Second L, water time. Oh no, this water's out. Time to switch to my other one. I just finished my lemon, now I'm working on my lime. Alright, my pocket buzzes again. Without thinking, I pull it out to check. Are you coming soon? Another text from Karina. I get a brief look at the time. Yikes, it's almost 1 p.m. My next class is at 1:30. I hate to cut this short, Professor. I kind of have another class I have to get to. Oh, of course. Pardon me, I didn't mean to take up too much of your time. It's okay. How was the sandwich, by the way? I really liked it. Good. Good. Don't worry about the bill. I'll cover your meal. You will? He nods his head. Consider it my thanks for humoring an old man. Now, run along. You wouldn't want to be late. Thanks, Dr. Dubois. I'll see you on Tuesday, Ben. I wave goodbye as I pack up my things and take off. As I wander into the sidewalk heading towards campus, I cross paths with someone I recognize. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rivers. I blink a few times, not sure how to respond. She knows who I am? Hello, President Hernandez. That's all she says while walking by. I keep my eyes forward and eventually reach the crosswalk. When I look over my shoulders, I see her walking into the Saint Street Cafe, watching me as the door closes behind her. Interesting. A lot of mysteries going on in this game. It takes me about 10 minutes to make it to the UC. I hope Karina's still here. Pulling the phone out of my pocket, I shoot her a quick text. While I wait for a response, I scan the cafeteria. It's looking pretty empty already. Must have missed the rush hour. Oh! Near the window on the other side of the room, I spot a familiar red squirrel standing and widely waving at me. I quickly weave between the various tables in the way and greet Karina. Ha! Made it! Took you long enough, Ben. She sticks out her tongue slightly, letting me know she's kidding without having to say it. I know. Take a seat. I do as she says. That's when I notice the guy sitting next to her. Ah, so you're the Ben I've been hearing about. The gecko reaches out a hand towards me. I'm Ahmed. Ahmed. I'm not sure which one. Oh, nice to meet you. I shake the gecko's hand gently and lean back in my chair afterward. Karina smiles widely at our interaction. She sure seems pleased with this. I wonder why. I'm glad you can make it. I was worried when I saw you weren't with Brian. I told him to take you to the UC after class, but... Yeah, don't remind me. Are you sure you're doing okay? You know you can trust me, right? I look at her and see the genuine concern on her face. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!